In Tech Gaming today, we have Uber's first self-driving vehicle, a new messenger app from Google, and new information on Dying Light 2. This and more. I'm your host, Lance Uppercut, and you're watching Tech Gaming Today. For Tech Today, we have Uber's first self-driving vehicle. About a month ago, we saw Uber start a coalition with Google, Ford, Volvo, and Lyft to push for laws on self-driving vehicles. And today, Uber has confirmed that they have their first self-driving vehicle and they are beginning tests. The test vehicle will be a newer model Ford Fusion with a lot of sensors and cameras on the roof. If you ask me if I saw something like this in my rearview mirror, I would be definitely crapping my pants. However, the company's main focus is to make the roads safer. Of course, I have to be cynical and state that there is something in store for Uber. However, it is nice to see that they are trying to make streets a lot more safer. In the United States in 2014, there have been 32,675 automotive-related deaths. So hopefully this will make a positive change. In other news for Tech Today, following up with yesterday's report on the Google I/O conference, Google has announced a new smart messenger app for Android and iOS. The app is called Allo. With it, you can text and have group chats. However, for the time being, it can only be done through your smartphone. Allo will also have things that we've already seen on Google Hangouts, like their stickers and emojis. Where this app tries to be different is that now they have a feature that's called Whisper Shout, where basically, let's say, for example, if you're texting your buddy and he says, "Hey, by the way, I got a new pair of sneakers," then you type into the text, "Wow." With Whisper Shout, you can make the text really small, or you can make it really big so you can show emotion through your text. I personally think caps lock works well, but hey, if it works, it works. And another interesting feature is smart replies. It works a few different ways. Let's say, for example, that you want to go to the movies with your girl, and she says, "What movie do you want to watch?" The app will let you click a little tab on the right side where you can pick different movies that you can view at your local movie theater. You can also purchase the tickets through the app. Another feature that Google was able to show through their smart response was, let's say for example, someone sends you a picture of their dog. The application would scan the picture, recognize that it's a dog, and then it would give you a response option of either cute or not cute. Another example that was given is that someone sent a picture of a graduation photo and it gave an auto response option for congratulations. And just how you're able to buy movie tickets through the application, you can also make reservations for restaurants. It's pretty interesting technology. It's a little bit scary in my opinion, but nonetheless it is pretty interesting and I'll definitely be giving it a try. Oh, and of course, Google says that they're not going to be using any of your information. They're not going to farm any of your data or anything like that, so we'll just have to take their word for it. The Allo Messenger app will be available in the App Store and the Google Play Store in the summer of 2016. And starting off in gaming today, in an interview done by Eurogamer, they asked the CEO of Techland, whom is the development team behind Dead Island and the very popular zombie apocalyptic sandbox game. One of the questions that were asked to the CEO, Paul Marcheca, was if they were working on a new Dead Island video game. Marcheca responded with no. He stated that we had a talk about it, but I think that Dying Light and Dying Light 2 would be games which are. The PR manager, Anna Ladagordzika, man, I hope I'm saying that right, stated that the Dying Light brand is more important to us. So even though the news on Dying Light 2 isn't 100% official, I think it's safe to assume that they will be working on a Dying Light 2, especially since it was out of the CEO's mouth. We'll keep you up to date with any new developments on Dying Light 2. Lastly, in gaming today, the PlayStation Network will be having their maintenance on Tuesday, May 24th. The maintenance will begin at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for about 2 hours and will end at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For all my East Coasters, it's going to be 12:30 a.m. until 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in seeing what this maintenance entails of, we'll have a link for you at the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today's news. If you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to hear more tech and gaming news daily, hit that subscribe button. This is Tech Gaming Today, reminding you that laptops do not make you sterile. I'm your host, Lance Uppercut, signing off.